Well, hello there. This is Captain Ahvious, and welcome back to our Let's Play series, Organic Road Layout, Episode 3. In this episode, we will focus on expansion and transportation. So, when selecting tiles to unlock, you should always unlock towards the highway or train when it's available, because the closer you are to the highway, the quicker it is for your vehicles to enter in and out of your city with the least amount of traffic possible. And with that note, I am going to unlock the top part right here. There we go. I have more tiles available, but I will only unlock one for this episode. And then we're gonna add in a tier 1 transportation, which is going to be an elevated metro. I'm gonna start it off right here. There we are. However, you should take note that that causes noise. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna dezone this area and rezone it as commercial. And then I'm gonna go ahead and expand to the top area. Alright, so let's discuss station stops. This is actually a major source of citizen and tourist traffic, but be aware that this causes a lot of noise pollution. So this is also the perfect spot to add in high density commercial, parks, and unique buildings. Alright. So from the station where you're creating your second district, you need a tier 2 mode of transportation. So tier 1 are the high capacity stations such as trains, monorails, and metro, while tier 2 are trams and ferries, and lastly tier 3 are buses, blimps, and helicopters. So in this case, since we are going to be using high density there, I am going to go ahead and use the trams that will go around this entire area. Oops, let's do a little terraforming. So for zoning specializations, what I will add here are self-sufficient uh, buildings and organic and local produce, and we are gonna switch this up to some IT cluster. And again, you want to focus on this area, and we are gonna put heavy park life buildings right here so we could have the most income, because again this area has the most traffic, so you need to exploit that as much as possible. Okay, now we need to actually connect our tram line. So we're gonna start that right here. So it's going to form a loop. Apparently this wasn't upgraded. We're gonna form a loop here, and then we're also gonna do a loop there, and then in the same time I am gonna convert some of my residential high density buildings here into historical buildings, because I do not intend them to grow any bigger. They will level up, they will have more residents, but I don't want them to get any taller. I want to keep them as low as possible, and that will be only the outer edges. All right, let me connect the tram line, and I'll also finish off this side. Then on this side, we are going to change this up a little. We're going to change the district here, and we are actually going to make this into modern city center. No, actually, I changed my mind. We'll put the modern city center out here instead. We're going to keep all of this here low density. Gonna keep the snapping back on. Let's see. Yeah, we'll make all of this low height buildings, while everything back here will be the medium-sized buildings. And then, well, might as well let's check our transportation, see how it's doing. And our traffic flow is still at 94, 93%. Let's check out our metro line. That's a lot of people with only one, so we should increase that to probably 3. Yeah, 3 will be enough. It will be able to take all of them. Let's check out our tram line. We have the new ones, so we should be looking at tram line 4 and 5. All right, so the 4th one, it appears that we have too many, so we're gonna lower it down to just 2. And then tram line 5, make it down to 1. There doesn't seem to be a lot of passengers, but then in the future that will change when we add in more things around. But our metro is doing quite well. That's a lot of passengers, and because of that our park is earning 10, and we could even pop it up to the max ticket price, and we have 565 visitors. So that's just more income for the city. You are the mayor, so you have to demand this of your citizens so that you could have more money and you can provide them better things. So it's a fair exchange. And we also added in this ferry pier so that we could, in the future, we will add ferries going around this river. We could add one there, but that will be for a future episode. In any case, let's do this side, and here we go. Okay, let's check our progress so far. Our weekly income is over 50k, and that is a result of the parks. That's only the parks. This is earning 27, 28k per week. And then our transportation, let's check it out again one last time. Make sure that we have sufficient number of passengers, or there you go. We only added in 3, and it is way more than enough. We could actually drop it back down to 2, and that should be good for that metro line. It is extremely productive. And now, let's see, let's have an overview. So basically, the citizens will drop down here. First thing they see is a neat looking mall. You got a lot of parks out here. If you turn to the other side, you got the disaster response unit. This is actually a very, very neat building. It hasn't been featured at all. And look at the front, right? That is awesome. And we added in the disaster part right in front of it. It looks really, really nice. Then we added in the high density commercial back there, and on the other side, and here is basically our view. It is looking nice. Our skyline is in development, and our city is extremely productive as well. So this is a pretty good episode. I will need to start naming our districts and things, so I've decided that I will name things for the viewers that likes and comments at least once for each episode. And again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video and if you find it informative and it helps you build a better city, please consider subscribing, leave a comment, and give the video a thumbs up. Again, thank you. This is Captain Ahvious, and I hope to see you again on the next episode.